So our gold trade is still in the money, up about 0.3 BTC, with the entry sitting right around that 200-day moving average. Is gold going to come down to those levels and touch that before the end of the year? Or are we going to have a higher low and then continue up to test the yearly highs once again? So if you are interested in gold's price action, you're going to want to stay tuned all the way to the end, because we will share our outlook on which direction seems likely for gold. Hey everyone, welcome to Currency.com's channel. My name's John, giving you today's video on gold. It's been a while since we did our last gold update, so I figured we'd follow up on it again and also see how our gold trade is doing. And before we take a look at the gold chart, first we'll look at the trader sentiment, support and resistance, and a little bit of the latest news. Take a second right now. Don't forget to tap that like button. And before we dive in a bit more, let's look at the trader sentiment here first for gold on Currency.com. We have 83% buyers and 17% sellers. So regardless of the price, not really showing a clear trend. It looks like the bulls are still in control. Let's talk about the levels right now, support and resistance. Right now, the price is sitting on a support range, 1,890. Which is also the 100-day moving average. 1,870 is the level after that, which is the low of October. And then 1,850 is the next level, which was the low since the all-time high and also the low of September. The upside resistance levels, 1,950, which is the high for October and also the 50-day moving average. 1,975 is the September highs. And then $2,000 is the next level after that, which serves as a psychological resistance level. Sharing some news here from kitco.com. October for gold has been hovering around $1,900. And with the election countdown here, Goldman says to sell the US dollar and to buy gold and silver, as it does not expect the recent strength in the US dollar to last. And TD Securities also says that gold's long-term performance will be agnostic to whoever wins the US election, and that a blue wave in the polls will be more bullish for gold in the long term. With COVID, stimulus, and the election, they have been the main talks lately, and the three are causing anxiety in the markets. Trump says he has delayed any deals until after the election, but he does tend to change his mind often, so anything can still happen until then. It is only about 2 weeks away now, and that is more than enough time for the gold price action to get volatile and even start a move upwards without losing any momentum. Also, COVID cases are on the rise again, which is one data point to watch. But another thing to have a look at is next week's job claims. And if they continue to rise, then the need for stimulus will be more urgent, as more Americans will need more financial support. So let's jump into the chart, have a look at more data points that can show which direction gold is going before or after the election. So it looks like since its September lows, gold did begin to rally before rejecting the 50-day moving average and then starting to consolidate in October. It did have about a 4% bounce and crossed over all moving averages except for the 200 moving average, which is way down here at about 1,800. And we're going to need a bounce here at the 100-day moving average, or the next level down could bring us down to that 200-day moving average. One thing to note, those strong bull trends do bounce off that 100 and 200-day moving average. And the good thing is gold has been in a strong bull trend so far this year, up about 30%. And it's only really touched the 100-day moving average one other time this year, and that was in March, which was followed by a V-shaped recovery. And with the current price action, the most recent time we can compare to is back in August of 2019. You can see here that there was a run up to a new yearly high and then a long period of a correction that peaked in September, end of August, and it didn't have a reversal until the middle of November. With the US election on the way and a possible huge stimulus that will bring the dollar down, a breakout is expected for gold if that does happen before the election. But going into the election, if we have no news for the next 2 weeks, then we can expect quite a bit of volatility. And I still remain bullish, but lower prices are not out of the picture. We'll either take out each support level and continue down to that 200-day moving average and bounce from there after the election, or possibly we could even be building a strong support now and not even going down to these October lows and building a support right on this 100-day moving average. So that's what you're going to want to watch out for, is a potential bounce to flip that into a support. Because if that does not happen and we make a lower low, then this 200-day moving average at about 1,800 will be the potential price target for the bottom. This current gold correction is likely due to the fact of this price action here. We had a massive run up to a new all-time high. So now the price is kind of just consolidating before building more momentum to try it again. But you're going to want to stay alert because things will get volatile, and for the next few weeks, any positive or negative news about the election, COVID, or stimulus will move the price in either direction in pretty big swings. Currently right now, the price is trading in a lower range between all-time high and a 200-day moving average. The RSI is also still in that oversold range and potentially did find a bottom at the September lows, and now it could be trending upwards with a higher low. But if that September low does not hold, then I will be looking at even lower prices down to the 200-day moving average. If you are looking to buy or trade gold, you can do so on Currency.com. It is best to play level by level right now for entries on gold. That way your risk-reward ratio is not too high. And Currency.com does have the option to trade with leverage up to 200x, pretty low spreads, and also a guaranteed stop loss for those price gaps. And overall, right now, looking at this chart, I will remain bullish on gold as long as we do stay above this 200-day moving average. And any indication of a reversal before that, I will add to my long positions. So now it's about 2 weeks until the US election. What sort of impact do you think it will have on gold? Let me know in the comments below your overall thoughts on gold and also my outlook in this video. I'll see you in the next video where we will start looking at where we'll close our gold trade that we opened and kind of compare it to how the Bitcoin trade has been performing. But thanks for watching. It's John from Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.